So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and... Now this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the...
So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I think this fella, Alex Grimaldo, is about as attacking as a modern-day fullback can be. And the game has changed to really suit that for many a fullback in the modern game. Once upon a time, fullbacks would generally hold their position, but now they're given license to get forward and make crazy runs, even into the box, getting in centre-forward's positions at times.
Okay, interesting. Grimaldo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tapsoba. Palacios. Terrier. Hoffman. Terrier. Palacios. Andrick. Terrier. It's run loose here. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Gabriel. Rice. Gabriel. Saliba. Aim forwards. Eze. Saka. Now he's wondering who wants it. Can he deliver? Cross goes in there. And he thumps it clear. Tapsoba, early ball out from the back. Now it's Terrier. He's shifting through the gears here. Eze. Martinelli. And here's Jesus. And he's found a way past. Now the cross. Oh, what a climb! And it's hoisted clear. And here's Saka. There's the shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Palacios. Hoffman. Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez has played it long. Rice. Saliba. Calafiori. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Terrier. Played out to the right. Hoffman. Saliba with the clearance. Calafiori shifted upfield. Rice. Gabriel Jesus. White. That's really well manoeuvred. Ben Seguir. Bade. Palacios. Terrier. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Saliba. Merino. Eze. Merino. White. Martinelli is onto it in a flash. Andrich forwards and with intent. Schick spread out to the left. Saka. Rice. Martinelli. Calafiori. Martinelli. Rice gently done. And they've got rid. Palacios. And the counter is on. Gabriel. Saliba. Rice. Calafiori. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli. He is just caressing the ball. Eze! Eze! Could be danger here. Saka's delivery.
Arsenal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the...
And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Gabriel Jesus certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Lucas Vazquez. Bayer Leverkusen do love to play with a bit of width, Jim.
Yeah, and just notice the way, when they ping it out wide, the prompt for those in central midfield to make their forward runs, and they're looking to get on the end of whatever arrives.
There will be a throw-in. And here's Hoffman. And here's Hoffman. Nice control. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Palacios. Now it's Lucas Vazquez. And he shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Lucas Vazquez clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And here's Schick. Schick played out towards the right wing. Climbs up big! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Saka. Rice. Arsenal suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would think, Peter, that This team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Andrić. Lucas Vazquez. Jose. And here's Jesus. Martinelli. The other side really getting hold of the ball. Might be danger here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Terrier. Andrić. Tapsoba. Andrić. And it's Hoffman. Played into space out wide. Hoffman. Nice physical challenge. Calafiori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Calafiori. Martinelli. And it's played forward. Clearly not happy with that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Eze! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Hoffman. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bade. Palacios. Oh, this looks sharp. Schick chasing after it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Martinelli. He's in space and looking for options. Delivered with swing. No, he's overshot the green. Palacios. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Schick. He is through here. Lucas Vazquez. Palacios. Lucas Vazquez. Hoffman. Palacios. Terrier. And here's Palacios. Hoffman. Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez making good progress on the right-hand side. And that has been cleared. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's come loose. Calafiori shifted upfield. Martinelli. Played into the middle. Ronaldo clears it away. Hoffman. So what can they make of this? Andrik. That's been drilled forward. Now that's well seen too. Saliba, aim forwards. Eze. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tapsoba, played over towards the opposite flank. Palacios, gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Merino. Now it's Martinelli. Eze. It's a goal kick. Lucas Vazquez. Bade. And he goes cross-field. Oh, can he get onto this? Andrik. Palacios. Out to the right. Well read, nice interception. Merino. Mikel Merino. Forwards and with intent. He's in plenty of space here. Eze. Could move up a gear here. Terrier. And here's Schick. Terrier. Grimaldo chooses to go cross-field. Palacios. Oh, good spread. And he whips in across. Ben Sekir. And reclaimed it in a trice. Alex Grimaldo delivers. Saka. Eze. Martinelli. Eze. Saka. Great work on the overlap. Lucas Vazquez can get it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Martinelli. That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Grimaldo. Ben Sekir. Foot in. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Calafiori. Martinelli. Calafiori looking to hit the byline here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bade. Hoffman. Lucas Vazquez. Looks to the other side. Ben Sekir. And here's Schick. Schick played out towards the right wing. Delivered in. Big chance! Fair effort, he reacted well.
It was a really neat move, Peter, and it had a slickness about it to make it look as if it's been well rehearsed in training.
really well manoeuvred. Rice. Martinelli. Rice. And here's Jesus. Over to the left. Calafiori. Now here's the delivery. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, super find. Martinelli looking to get on the end of this. Tapsoba. Andrik. Ben Sagir proves just a little bit too strong. Mikel Merino, gently done. Saka. Well played right into his path. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Played into space out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he's had a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Gabriel Jesus wins the duel this time. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. Now this could be a chance. Oh, sweet feet. Eze. Tellier looking to add to his goal. Bade. And claimed it back swiftly. Arsenal, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Grimaldo moved on forwards. Ben Sagir. Ben Sagir. Grimaldo looking to run onto it. Cleared away. Tapsoba. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hoffman is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Merino. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it cuts out the supply. Andrik. Tellier. Played out to the right. Hoffman. That's going to go a long way. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Ben Seguir. Schick. And here's Terrier. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Palacios. Lucas Vazquez. Danger averted for now. Palacios laid out to the left flank. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Gabriel, oh, there's a probing ball. Martinelli. Calafiori, and here's Martinelli. Lovely bit of skill. Played in with purpose. Shot a goal! Andrick. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Ronaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. White forwards and with intent. Eze. Out to the left it goes. And he's there to get it away. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Andrick. Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez battling down that right flank. That's very neat. Time to deliver. And it's Palacios. This might spell danger. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Gabriel. Eze. Saka looks to get on the end of this. Palacios. Grimaldo. Played towards the other side. Palacios. Hoffman. Schick. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. get that clear. Played back in. Eze, Merino, and it's played forward. He's got away. Oh, surely! He scored! They have come roaring back. Flecken, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Grimaldo, gently done. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Calafiori. Schick. Terrier. Now it's Hoffman. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Merino. Saliba. Rice. Gabriel shifted upfield. Merino. Saka. Merino. Aim forwards. Nice looking ball. Soba can get it clear. Bayer Leverkusen have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Teller tries to clear. Saliba. Calafiori. Eze spread out to the left. And here's Martinelli. Merino. Rice. Saka. Defending of the desperate variety. Terrier. Palacios. Tapsoba, nicely aimed pass. Ben Seguir.
Schick really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Calafiori. Rice. Merino. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Martinelli. Over to the left. Saka. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Saka just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Palacios. Andrich, gently done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Eze. here's Jesus.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Andriy. Ben-Seguir. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. Saka. That's really well manoeuvred.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Can he latch on to this? Oh, nice touch. So who's he picking out? That's Rice. And here's Saka. Merino. It's a threatening ball. Moved on forwards. Now it's Schick.
Eze really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he'll shoot here! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Merino. Saliba shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Tapsoba. Bade. Looks to the other side. Ben-Seguir. Andriy. Ronaldo. Tapsoba forwards and with intent. Referee's given a throw. Tellier, that's an imaginative pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Eze. Rice. That has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's played forward. Gabriel. Eze. Flecken sends that a long way. Oh, that's a nice ball. Tries a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
That's not going far. No way through, so back it comes. Eze. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Grimaldo. Martinelli. Into the channel. Lucas Vasquez is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Martinelli. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
Via Leverkusen. Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Palacios. Andrić. Grimaldo. Andrić. Now who's going to be first to this? Bade. Palacios. Palacios. Oh, good looking ball. Eze. Saka. White. Showing good feet. Merino. Andrić wins the duel this time. And now the breakaway. Now it's Terrier. Palacios, laid out to the left flank. Proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Martinelli. And here's Jesus. Eze comes under pressure and it's come loose. Teller. Palacios. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Saliba, gently done. Calafiori. Grimaldo. Grimaldo shifted upfield. Ben Sagir, and he goes cross-field. Tellier spread out to the left. Ben Sagir delivers with whip. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Gabriel aim forwards. Saka. And here's Saka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Martinelli. And it's lofted through here. Schick unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rice moved on forwards. Gabriel Jesus is onto it in a flash. Andrić. Tapsoba. Palacios. Bade. Aim forwards. Here's Schick. Terrier. Out to the left it goes. And a goal kick. White. Merino. Saliba. Martinelli. Martinelli, gently done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Calafiori cuts it out. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Schick. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Saka. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. That is a little undercooked. And that was very necessary. Rice. Gabriel. Oh, they can break here. Palacios. Out to the right. Now it's Teller. Gabriel gets across to intercept that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gabriel Jesus. Oh, it's played into the area. Rice goes short. White, but he's gone backwards. Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Andrich chooses to go cross-field, and it's Teller. Who's he going to play in?
Leverkusen really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Terrier. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lucas Vasquez. Andrich. And here's Schick. It's Schick! It's in! Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms. This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And the pass is intercepted. Bade. Palacios. Grimaldo. Ben Seguir. Terrier. Grimaldo. Terrier. Ben Seguir. Terrier. Grimaldo. Played over towards the opposite flank. Teller's cross.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Played out to the right, back into the middle.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Andrick. Up towards the front line. Succumbs to the pressure. Terrier. Oh, good spread. And there's his chance to lead the counter. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Eze. And he's onside. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Teller. Quality ball. And back to the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Eze. Tries a measured ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's played forward. Rice cuts out the pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Martinelli. White. Grimaldo gets over and intercepts. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's the keeper's ball. Lobbed in behind. Gabriel getting this one clear. Bayer Leverkusen have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Grimaldo. Terrier. Bayer Leverkusen desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Lewis Skelly. Gabriel. Merino. That's a throw. Oh, he's found support out wide. Saka. Merino. Eze. Rice. Saliba. Rice makes the interception. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Eze. Martinelli. And here's Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Saka. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mikel Merino played out towards the right wing. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. In by Merino. That has been knocked clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lucas Vazquez. Palacios. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. White gets across to intercept that. White shifted upfield.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Final seconds, this has to be it. Out to the right. White. Saka. Oh, good spread. Grimaldo. Tapsoba forwards and with intent. Terrier. Played out to the right. Palacios. Lucas Vazquez. That looks a good cross. Ben Sekic shapes to shoot! 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Arsenal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Merino. Eze. Andrich is the guilty party there. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Gabriel Jesus. Eze! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Eze fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chance here to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Palacios. Looking to break at pace. Throw it. White, who's set up one goal so far. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Ben Sekic. And it's Grimaldo. Lewis Skelly getting this one clear. Saliba. Lewis Skelly. Rice. Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. White. And that's not the cross he had in mind. And here's Jesus. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Terrier. Terrier. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Flecken, long ball by the goalkeeper. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gabriel Jesus, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Palacios. Martinelli cuts it out. Mikel Merino, gently done. Eze. Saka, played out towards the right wing. Eze. Saka. And that has been cleared. Lewis Skelly played back in. Chance for a shot! Bade. Palacios. Lucas Vazquez. And that's really well manoeuvred. Saliba cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. Eze. And he's heaved it away. This has gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's had a crack. Terrier getting this one clear. And it's Marino. And here's Saka. Mikel Merino. Oh, good spread. And they can counter here. Palacios. Palacios powering forward here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He's shooting! Oh, I didn't catch it right. Merino. Now it's Eze. Teller gets over and intercepts. Tapsoba. Bade. Lucas Vasquez. Schick chasing after it. Gabriel moved on forwards. Now it's Saka. Eze. Gabriel Jesus. Over to the left. Lewis Skelly. That's good play. Eze. Shot, surely! And somehow he managed to miss it. He has found the way through. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's can he finish? Can he stop it going out? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Martinez, he's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Lucas Vasquez. Palacios. Lucas Vasquez shifted upfield. Terrier. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And here's Schick. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. He's having a go. That was travelling. Calmly anticipates. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Eze, aim forwards. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Bade. And it's Teller. Lucas Vasquez. Teller. Terrier. Caresses it through. Lucas Vasquez. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that's aimed into the middle. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Martinelli! Oh, should have put that away. And he's managed to get free. He's through here. Now it's Martinelli. Gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. Tapsoba. Flecken sends that a long way. Terrier played out to the left flank, played into space out wide. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's come loose. The referee's awarded a free kick. That has been knocked clear. And that's a throw-in. Teller. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now then, the ball's come loose. Palacios. Plays it through. Lucas Vazquez. Chance to deliver. That has been knocked clear. Rice gently done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that's well seen too. Terrier. Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez shifted upfield. Teller. Now it's Palacios. Terrier! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. And it's White. Bade. Teller. Now it's Teller. Lucas Vazquez. And he decides to cross it. Gabriel getting this one clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Eze. Can he spark a counter here? Out to the right. Gabriel Jesus in acres of space out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. Goes to finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That has been cut short. And it's Eze. Mikel Merino played with finesse. Moved on forwards. Oh, they could break here. Schick spread out to the left. Raya gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Ooh, a delicate chip through. That's an excellent interception. Saka. Eze. Eze played out towards the right wing. Lucas Vazquez. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Merino, and it's played forward. Now it's come to nothing. Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's found a way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Out towards the flank. Lewis Skelly done delicately. Martinelli is having a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
By Leverkusen to make one last surge forward.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gabriel forwards and with intent. Trossard, oh, good spread. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Saka. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to clear it. Lewis Skelly have it back and can go again. And that has been cleared.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Needs a quality cross. They've got a corner here. Tries to get it clear. Real chance! Well read, and danger is averted. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. So this one to set the tone. And he's found the net.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Schick steps up for his penalty. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Martinelli will take their second. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Ben Sagir is second man up.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
The third man in the queue.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Teller will take the third penalty. Keeper's gone the wrong way. Three each. Trossard comes up, their fourth taker. That's a good penalty.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So can he do it? And he delivers! Arsenal have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Well, it's been such a long match and the penalty shootout is always a